everyone, welcome back to Empowered. My name is Poppy and today we are covering sabotage and regression while working through a goal or in life, the evolution of change and beliefs. So last time we spoke about the visualization of your goal and the positive language that you can use to keep you motivated during the journey of trying to achieve a goal. I have found that with many clients, they sabotage themselves for whatever reason. They think that they're not good enough or whatever that may be. So, or not smart enough, or they don't have enough skills or something that is going to hold them back. So what is sabotage? Sabotage is when you stop believing that you can achieve. It is about people not thinking that they are good enough to achieve something, or they're not smart enough, or they're not tech savvy, or they don't have the skills, or they don't have the time. And sometimes it's about beliefs, which we're going to talk about soon, that may not even be their own beliefs that sabotage them. So when you sabotage, you regress, which means that you actually go backwards. You don't achieve. You start to miss your action steps and your milestones, and you don't follow through with what you've planned you're going to do. Whether it's on a goal, whether it's with an activity that you're involved with, whether it's to do something in your home, whatever that may be. So by sabotaging ourselves, we're regressing in our progression, really. And I guess it's about asking yourself, do I sabotage myself? And have I regressed in things that I could have progressed because of limiting language or sabotaging language that you keep saying to yourself? So a question I have for you is, what do you say to yourself when you are in a sabotage state? So I've given you some examples, but if we use it around my goal that I'm working towards for the 19th of November, which is to film and upload my life coaching sessions, my relationship coaching sessions, and my youth coaching sessions by the 19th of November 2021. How can I sabotage, how could I sabotage myself and not allow myself to achieve that specific goal? So I've thought about it, and I can say very easily that I'm tired, I'm working long hours, I don't have the energy to sit here and film 8-9 hours worth of work. I can say that I'm not very good with technology. I can say that no one's really going to watch it, so who cares? I can say that I could be doing something else, going for a walk. Even through COVID, I can still go for a walk for an hour instead of sitting here. I could say that I could read a really good book. Who cares? Oh, too much work. The reality is, I can say those things, but the things that are much more detrimental when I say those words to myself is how I feel. So if I say that I'm not good enough, I don't have time, I'm not very good with technology, I'm not savvy enough, I actually start to feel melancholic, and I start to feel not so motivated, and I start to feel tired, and I start to feel not excited anymore. I start to feel that, why am I creating all this work for myself? So all of a sudden, even just saying those things on camera, I'm starting to feel this is a waste of time. But it's not. Because the one thing that drives me is about having projects on the go that even if only one person views these sessions and it helps one person in this world, whether it's during COVID or post-COVID, then I've done what I was created for, and that was to help another human being. And that thought alone motivates me and inspires me more than lying in my bed and reading a book on a rainy day when I could just relax and not have such a stressful day and a stressful goal on my shoulders. I'm committed to this goal now because these sessions that have been filmed will be uploaded by the 1st of June, and they will refine, of course, but that's my plan. 1st of June, these goals go up, and I get so excited and so inspired and so motivated that feeling tired and not wanting to follow through with this goal doesn't even mean anything to me. It's like, oh, it's not for me, that's not my person, that's not who I am as a person. So I guess it's not only the language that we have to monitor, that we say to ourselves, it's also how we feel when we say those things that are not so motivating or not so encouraging. What makes me happy though is knowing that I've fulfilled a goal and I've met a deadline and somebody could be helped. That is what I want going through my body. They are the thoughts that I want to be going through my mind and my heart. And that's what puts a smile on my face. So I don't like being in a sabotage stage, but only you know when you're in that state and how do you break out of it and what can you do to break out of sabotage and feeling low to the complete opposite, which is about being empowered and creating something that makes you happy and seeing the end result, instead of looking back and thinking, oh, I could have done it and I should have done it, but I didn't. So it's about knowing or changing your behaviors to become a completion person, a person takes action instead of a gonna donna kind of a person. I'm gonna do it, I have done it in the past, I'll try. Instead of, no, I'm going to do it now and I have completed it and I've met my deadline. That is the mindset that we need to have to get out of sabotage and regression. The reality is that to get to change, there are some things. There was a model that I created, oh my goodness, back in 2006. It's called the evolution of change. So I'll show you a picture of it. So the evolution of change means that you're not happy about something, which is this section here. Then you've got you're thinking and you're deciding, oh, I need to do something, I need to change, I need to take action, what can I change? Yeah, and you've done some research and you've decided that you are going to take action, which is number 3, just here. You're thinking and taking action, you're trying to maintain it. And we all know that when we take action and we do something different, most of the time something does change, it does improve. And then life gets in the way, we become less disciplined and we start to regress, or something goes wrong and then all those negative thoughts, oh, what a waste of time, who do you think you are? I'm not smart, I'm stupid. So that takes you into what's called regression. That is a natural process. You should expect it. It is going to happen. Something is not going to work. And it's not about ignoring the regression. It is about stopping, looking, reviewing, reassessing, making some changes, which will take you out of regression, back into maintenance, where you're going to fix and adjust things before success can happen. So I think a lot of people, they feel that if they make a mistake, that it's not for them. You know, they've made a mistake, it's something, a project is not working, they're not good enough, or, you know, somebody would have said, oh, you know, you're not smart enough, your brother is smarter, if it was him, he wouldn't have done it this way, or, you know, you're not gonna achieve this goal, it's just out of your reach. Those doubts and those fears and those words, it's okay to listen to them, but you don't have to believe them. You may have believed them at a past time in your life, when you didn't know what you didn't know, but life is about learning, it is about adjusting, it is about being present and seeing what works and what doesn't work and improving it. You cannot keep doing the same thing that you did yesterday and expecting a different outcome. So the evolution of change for me, when I created it, it actually startled me, because instead of thinking negatively about my skills and who I am as a person, I thought, okay, well, I need to learn to do something differently to improve it. And guaranteed, even with these YouTube sessions that we're doing and going to upload, there will be someone who's going to say, that's stupid, no one's going to listen to this, and that's okay, that is their view. If my intent and my time is to help another human being, then that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting the time and effort to hopefully help one other human being, if nothing else. But I also know that there will always be something challenging that's going to come with every project. And if I'm prepared for it, then nothing's going to be a surprise. It is what it is. You just deal with it, you just roll with the punches. But the evolution of change always goes through that process, and at each stage that we go through, we're going to go through the not happy thinking, taking action, maintaining, regression, maintaining success, and then when we succeed at that level, then we're starting the cycle all over again as we evolve in life and during all of our goals and during all of our during our journey in life. So it's okay for you not to succeed at everything. It's about what you get out of it as a lesson, which will help you progress going forward for another project in time. During these times though, be very present and aware of beliefs that are going through your mind. We all have beliefs about who we are, what we can achieve. If we're good enough, if we're smart enough, if we're technically inclined enough, if we're determined enough, if we're strong enough, if we're beautiful enough, if we're, you know, whatever our beliefs are about ourselves. The question I have for you is, are the beliefs that you have, are they yours? Did you create those beliefs for yourself, or did someone else tell you their belief and you took it on board as if it's true, if it's a reality? At the end of the day, each person's perception is their reality. And life has taught me that one person's view does not have to be your view of who you are and what you can achieve. many years ago in a past life, I studied fashion, and I created a design that went against gravity. And so I had the head of design come and speak with me to tell me that my design was not going to be functional and that I would fail. So I needed to change my design. I said, well, let's make a deal. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do my design, and if it doesn't fail, then you pass me, and if it does fail, then you have every right to fail me. So I'm giving you permission to do exactly that. So I went ahead, and the dress was it was a black dress, and as you know, when you pick up fabric and you hold it, it normally drops down. Gravity won't allow it to go up. Gravity goes down. So what I did, I became a little bit more engineering thinking as such, that if I'm going to make this frill, which was going to sit on the side of the dress all the way down, from small to a larger wave but standing upwards and attached to this dress, and it was going to be black on one side and red on the other side, then I needed to put something that was going to hold the structure up. So I did 2 frills, one in black and one in red. I ironed interface, and I did 2 layers of stitching on the end, and I passed wire through the top part of the frill, and I bent the frill to the shape that I wanted and attached it onto the dress. So the conversation I had with the principal of the school, the head of design, about if he didn't stay up, then he was going to fail me, and if he did stay up, he was going to pass me. Well, it went to the next level, because technically the dress worked. And when we had our graduation fashion parade for where people from the industry were going to be present, my dress and my outfits actually opened our graduation fashion parade. And I was the only person that got offered a job on the night. And I was the only person that got over $2,000 worth of product from industry experts and professionals in the fashion industry. So what that taught me about me is about somebody else's belief does not have to be my belief. It doesn't have to become my identity. How they see me and how they view me is their thing, it's their view, it's not mine. I just have to be on the alert to make sure that whatever I'm projecting and trying to achieve is actually strong enough and has strong foundations to be able to follow through. And I have learned that every project that I take on, that I'm already in the forward, I've already visualized that goal before I've even taken action to activate it. So I know it can work. I just need to make sure that I have the tools and the forward thinking to be able to fulfill that goal. And I don't start a goal or something unless I know I can actually follow through at its entirety, not 80%, but 100%. It may not be refined, but I'll be able to get it out there, and I'll be able to prove that I can do what I've set out to do. So that experience from my past life taught me that I'm pretty determined, and that other people's view of me is not important to me, because that's their view, not mine. And I've achieved many a thing in life, many things, many goals, many outcomes because of that belief that I can do anything that I want, and I will always succeed. And in most cases better than I would have anticipated for myself. So don't ever let anyone project their beliefs onto you. So I want you to go away from this thinking about the beliefs that you have about yourself. And I want you to list all the negative beliefs that you have. List them. And then next to it, write how you would change that belief and how you view it from a positive perspective. So if you're thinking that, oh, I'm not smart enough, you can say that I am smart with the information that I have to date, and if I need to improve my skills to become stronger in this area, then I will do what it takes to develop stronger skills. If somebody says to you, you're not smart enough, you're not, you don't follow through, you're not good enough, you're jumping from project to project, then change it and say that I will follow through with all my goals, with all my milestones, with all my action steps to fulfill this goal that I am so passionate and inspired by. You're not pretty enough, you're not attractive enough, you're not. I am happy with who I am. I love who I am as a person, and others love me because of who I am. So go through all your beliefs, and you'll find that your successes will actually increase doublefold, only because you believe in you, not because of other people's belief of you. So I'm going to leave you with that note, which is, I'm hoping, a support message around sabotage and regression, about the evolution of change, and about beliefs, empowering beliefs. And are they your beliefs, or are they somebody else's? And can you change a negative belief to a positive once you've sat down and thought about it? So I'll leave you with that. So bye from Poppy, and I will see you in our next session, where we are going to turn positive outcomes out of negative events. So I look forward to our next session, and I'll speak with you soon. Enjoy reflecting on your beliefs and your thinking patterns. Talk to you soon, guys.